Greetings, it's me, FireB, and welcome back to Pokemon Cyan. Last time we made it up here to, what is this, Amber Town? Yeah, Amber something or other. Location of the 7th gym, and what is apparently the most impressive library in the entire region. So, we'll just have to see what's in that library, huh? This book is all about the legendary Richie Pokemon. I wonder if any of this is true. There's just so many books here. I can't decide what I want to read. Ah, yes, the best part of decision making. It's a booklet called Pokemon Fact Book. Read it? Why not? Pokemon are perhaps one of the greatest mysteries of all time. While they've lived on this planet for millennia, scientists have yet to uncover many of their secrets. Their properties, but also their secrets. It's a little bit hard for a Pokemon to tell a secret when most of them can't even speak in a recognizable human language. Did you know that Machamp can launch 1,000 punches in 2 seconds? That's what a Pokedex written by a 10-year-old said, sure. Did you know that Alakazam has an average IQ of 5,000? Despite the fact that IQ tests are completely bullshit? To learn more about Pokemon, head on over to Port Indigo Pokemon Lab. Are these all the same? Yes, they are. Are you the same? Probably. How about you? It's a book called Tales of the Legendary Golems. These 4 ancient Pokemon are said to have molded the world as we know it. Regigigas is said to have pulled the continents into place, and created the Regi Trio from an icy mountain, rocks, and magma. Due to the extraordinary power of Regigigas, it was sealed in a tomb by primitive people. The trio was hidden in secret chambers in the hopes that one day they could be tamed. As legends say that these Pokemon were locked away in the Hoenn region, researchers do not yet know why there have been supposed sightings in Celia. This phenomenon is currently being investigated. It's a small book called Pokemon in the Celia region. Celia is a diverse climate home to many unique species of Pokemon. To date, there are 164 Pokemon recorded in the Celia Pokedex. Some of these are native to the Celia region, however, there are many more have migrated or have been introduced from other regions. Scientists speculate that before the settlement, many more native Pokemon species were found in Celia. However, due to other Pokemon being introduced, many of these became extinct. It's said that at one point there were over 100 native Pokemon in the Celia archipelago. Huh. So that's probably how many there were before they got culled during their design process. These words are so blurry. Where did my glasses go? It's an ancient book called The Original Story. Hey! In the beginning, there was only a churning turmoil of chaos. At the heart of chaos, where all things became one, appeared an egg. Having tumbled from the vortex, the egg gave rise to the original one. From itself to... This is just the shit from Sinnoh, isn't it? 2 beings, the original one did make, time started to spin, states began to expand. From itself again, 3 living beings. The 2 beings wished, and matter. The 3 things wished, spirit. World created, the original one slept. Because that's what they do. Shh, you're in the library, don't make too much noise. Have you read up on some of the books in the library yet? You know, it might not seem like it, but some of the books contain very useful information. Some. So the Indigo Lab wants a copy of the original story? Very well, I suppose I can trust them to return it. Here you go. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to make the character not move while working with that. Okay, sure. These books don't look very interesting. What is upstairs? More books, huzzah! These don't look too interesting. What do you have to say? I heard that the Sinnoh region has a library similar to ours. I'd love to visit it someday. Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of the region. These books don't look very interesting. This guy's sleeping. These books are boring. I'd rather be out fishing. Go fish. He appears to be engrossed in a book. The books on this floor just aren't very interesting. That's code for the person writing the scripts ran out of ideas. Alright. Backtracking time. Let's go. I wish that we had gotten a bike or something at some point, because we don't have one. But that's fine, because we have the amazingness of the fast forward button. Even faster. Alright. Wow. Really? Okay. I mean, if that's how you want to do things, we can do things that way. Wait, what am I doing? Literally just got fly a little bit ago. What? Ember City, Port Indigo. Whee! Alright, where do I go from now? It's up here. Colton in the back is the one in charge. Ah, so you're the new assistant then. Just do your job, we'll get along just fine. Hello. Ah, you have the book. Great, hand it over. We gave the book to Colton. This should help our research in Pokemon mythology. But regardless, good job. What do you mean, but regardless? I helped you. That's not a but regardless, that's just a good job. I asked for something simple, and you were able to deliver without a problem. And now that we've got that formality out of the way, do you know what we do here? You research Pokemon, right? A large part of it is collecting research on rare Pokemon, but the problem is that, well, they're rare Pokemon. And we're just a group of scientists, not trainers. That's where you come in. We need you to hunt down these Pokemon for us. You can keep them, of course, you just have to bring them here so we can collect data on them. Right now, I have a list of 3 rare Pokemon I need you to procure for us. If you can complete this task, I may have something more interesting for you. The Pokemon we need are Carnivine, Rusky, and Murkrow. I have one, and I think I remember where the other ones are. They're not incredibly rare, though. Well, Rusky was. Murkrow wasn't, I think. Carnivine wasn't. If you don't know where to find them, then you should be able to use your Pokedex to get details about their locations. The habitat tracking tool is an invaluable utility for researchers like us. Alright. Seems that we're on a fetch quest. Where in here are the things that I am looking for? There was Rusky. I must have missed them. I'm still wondering where I find you. What? Okay. Somewhere that's not properly on the map. Fine. No idea how that evolves. There's Carnivine. Okay. I can handle that. Let's actually go hunt that one first. Now I'll have to remember the other one that we're hunting. Alrighty. Shamrock, let's go. Up here. Here. And into the grass here. Yeah? Wait, is there a search function in here? No, but I can go A to Z. Because we're looking for Carnivine. This is not A to Z. Not in the slightest. I'm sure it was at some point, but not anymore. Doesn't matter, there's Carnivine. And it is right where I'm at, I'm pretty sure. Right, now Murkrow. Let's just get an idea of where that was. On the other side of here. Alright, cool. So it's all based around here. Grabble? Nah. Pikachu? Nah. If this takes too long, I'll skip through it. But I don't think it should take too long. And I bought a couple of balls off screen between episodes, so. I am sure of where I am, yeah? Nope, this is where I'm supposed to be. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure I saw a wild Carnivine in here. Or several. I wonder what the prize for this will be. Actually, I'm gonna try the other side, see if Murkrow is a little bit more willing to cooperate. And if not, then I might just go try the gym and do this hunting off screen. As is probably somewhat wise. Unless that's required to progress, in which case, that's not great design. Let's see if we can manage to get a Murkrow to appear. I'm not sure I actually saw one in the wild before. So it may actually be rare. Oh! I forgot! But there was an egg. Hey! It's a Kangrish! Huzzah! Would I like to nickname the newly hatched Kangrish? Sure, but what would I like to name the Kangrish? That is a pretty good question. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, I could go the easy way out and just call it Rue. You know what? Seeing as otherwise I would spend like 20 minutes deciding on a name, Rue it is. You are pure fighting type with Infiltrator. Huh. We'll have to give you an ability to actually gain levels in the XP share. Hey, Murkrow! I'm actually going to pop a save state here. Let's see what kind of balls I have here. check some Great Balls just to see. There we go. Murkrow was caught. Excellent. Cool. Seeing as I'm not going to do anything, you're just going to sit in the PC. Alright. So now it's time to see if Carnivine is any more cooperative. Go heal up. Just right quick. Time to go hunting for Carnivine. That's Crabble. That's another Crabble. These are all starting with the same letter, but not being the right Pokemon. Well, except for all the Pikachus. Pikachu kind of stands out on this route. It doesn't seem like it fits in as much with everything else. I don't know. I suppose I could technically be grinding on this to get through some levels, but that would just slow it down, really. I wonder if this fetch quest, more or less, was put into the game to try to elongate the end of it, knowing that there wasn't really much in the way of actual content, so they were like, hey, let's just send people after the most, after the rarest Pokemon in the region, and, so that they can be playing my hack longer. As they spend a whole bunch of time finding these rather rare Pokemon. They're probably, 1% chances to spawn. Is there a better patch of grass to do this in? Yeah, this'll do. That's not what I want to do there. That's Crabble. I suppose I could technically cheat one in, but that would be against the point. You know what? This is the right place, but if it's going to be that stubborn, I'm gonna go check out the gym. And I can go see some of the other stuff later, off screen. Zane is both a master of knowledge and deception. Not only will you have to guess the correct path to Zane, but along the way you'll have to solve his puzzles. If you're not feeling confident, then you might want to brush up on your knowledge in the library. Magey's beating this one, huh? Question time, blah blah blah. Which of these is not a Pokemon? Few magic, I think. Yay. Still gonna challenge the trainer. Oh, I can't. I see. What? No. Oh. I see. You only have to challenge the trainer if you get it wrong? Question time, blah blah blah. What material was the mythical Pokemon Regice thought to be molded from? A mountain. Oh. Well, that was easy. Oh, no. It's a trap. One of these is right. Two of these are wrong. In any situation, though, Leo's going to the front. So you think I'm saying? I'm afraid you're wrong. Oh. Imposter! Ow. That level curve. Doesn't matter, Leo is a good bug. Honchkrow, huh? Should have went and grabbed it. Excuse me? Yeah, you know what? I'm confused too, Ruby, because I'm pretty sure that that bird just used sleep powder. Weavile. Night Slash. Leo's gained a level. Ha! Well done. There are 3 of us here. You'll have to guess the right one. Yeah, sure. Not that the battles are incredibly hard. But I'll go back and heal between... Right. I keep expecting Focus Center to be down there, and it isn't. Actually, no, I want the item. Hand me that. Here you go, Roo. Watch from the sidelines and grow strong while doing it, because question marks. Huh. Alright, we'll try the left side then. Go on, answer the question. What type is the gym in Slate City? Slate City was a psychic one, wasn't it? But this isn't psychic, this is physic. Like, the physic staff. To heal shit at a huge distance. And while I'm fond of them, that's not a type in Pokemon. How many recorded Pokemon are there? I think it's 164? Yeah, I can remember arbitrary facts. So are you the correct one? Oh, a new challenger. Oh, hey, it actually is. Okay, I'm Zane. My expertise is in the dark type. I'm known for both my battling prowess and my knowledge of Pokemon. Do you think you can outsmart me? And that's just Koga's sprite. Those must still be in a work in progress then. Oh. A Spiritomb. Well, let's see if we can get a burn going. Burn. That's dangerous. Burn, please. Or kill. I don't care which. Memento, please. Just hand me the win if you want. Roo gains a Knock Punch at level 8. Nice. Comet Punch at 11. Honchkrow, I was gonna switch anyway. Ruby, your turn. This is a level 51 Honchkrow. And yeah, I suppose I could have, you know, done a bit of grinding on the way, but it's not really necessary, to be honest. Roo is gaining another level. And Weavile. Back up to Leo. Flamethrower. There's Snatch. Which has again failed. Because I don't use moves that do that very often. Roo's trying to learn Low Kick, huh? Okay. Here can go. Mandibuzz. Back up to Ruby. Okay. There we go. Who's gaining more lever? Cloakroach? Leo, what is this? What? What is that? And where can I get it? Because that looks super silly. Ooh. That's some damage. Hello, damage. You exist? I mean, yes, that's a crit, but still. That's some damage. Oh, and you have Steamroller. Not that it's very useful, but it exists. Don't crit, please. Thank you. Cool. Not bad. Drew's trying to learn Taunt, so we'll get rid of Tackle for that. A fantastic performance indeed! I think you've earned the Shadow Badge. We got money for it. One more gift before you leave. You'll find this quite useful, I'm sure. We got TM48. I'm not certain this one. I'm not quite sure. 7 gym badges is an impressive feat. Few trainers have achieved it. TM48 is Dark Pulse. Oh, neat. It's a powerful dark type move. It packs quite a punch. Alright, cool. Can I test my knowledge over here? No. You've got one down. Which of the other two is it? Okay. Darn. You've outsmarted even Zane. Alright, cool. And that's 7 gyms down. I suppose the next step is... well, first off to heal. But I keep going the wrong place for that. And then there's a path over to the right. From down here, I think? No, from all the way up top. Unless I'm mistaken. Nope, it's from here. There is a path here. Oh, hey. You've reached the end of Pokemon Cyan Beta 3. Thanks for playing, and remember to check for updates to continue your adventure. Alright, fine. In that case, I'm gonna put Shamrock to the front, and then I'm gonna fly back up here to Slate City. I'm gonna do 2 things. First, I'm gonna see if these guys have anything else for me. No. No, they are being quite useless as usual. And I will give one more on-camera shot to finding a Carnivine. Am I certain it's here? Let me check just to make sure. There's Murkrow. Where's Carnivine in this list? It was... what was Kangrish? Although small as a fearsome fighter, it was once thought to be descended from Kangaskhan. I can see that. There's Carnivine. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So then we will give it just another shot. Or 10. Spell at the end of this video. And if not, then I will kind of see about tacking on something at the end. But I suppose I will take this time to kind of talk about my thoughts on the hack as a whole, since I have the time to do it. I like this hack. It's pretty well done. I'd say the quality kind of declines a little bit towards the end, mainly in grammar and such, which isn't quite as up to snuff as some of the stuff at the beginning is. But I think that's just, you know, something that's fixed by going over it with a fine-tooth comb and really seeing what's there. I'm really interested in the kind of branching path possibility it has, you know, what with how your choices actually somewhat mean something in the game. It's pretty neat. I'm kind of tempted to play through it again and see, you know, exactly what happens. You know, what happens if I decide, nah, I don't actually want to help that guy out when Team Rocket wants his wormhole or what have you. You know what? You know, maybe I will actually join up with Giovanni. Might be neat for laughs. You know, I don't really know how much that changes the rest of the story, because outside of that one thing where Giovanni gets there first, we don't really see hide nor hair of the guy. I assume that there's gonna be a big thing sometime before the gym, in which he catches, or we catch him almost getting to the last of the Richies. I wonder what kind of place that they'll be in. Might be interesting to see. Man, this Carnivine does not want to be found. There's being a 1% chance, and then there's this. Oh, hey! Speaking of the devil, let me make a quick save state here. There we go. Because everything pretty much is at too high a level to actually catch it. As far as the Fakemon go, I like them. I think they're pretty well made, actually. The shading seems to be about right for, you know, how ordinary Pokemon are. At the very least, they fit in enough that, you know, I'd be willing to be like, oh yeah, that's a Pokemon. And I think that's, you know, that's the point that you're really aiming for in this situation. You know, and I certainly like, you know, the designs are pretty great. Toss some dust balls, why not? And I do like how it's not all just, you know, regional rodent, regional bird, regional bug, etc. Hey, got the Carnivine. Although it does have 2 of those, but even then, it kind of flips that over because, you know, there's never been a situation in which there's been a bug fire type. You know, but they pull it off. Carnivine, this is just normal stuff for that. Am I gonna name it? No. Cool. You know, and Leo's been a pretty good bug. I approve of Leo. I think there's perhaps... I'm not sure about exactly the balance between Fakemons and ordinary Pokemon. Actually, let me check if I really need to have them out of my PC to show them to the guy. If they can detect from my PC, that'd be for the better. You have a Ruffsky with you? Excellent. I hope it wasn't too cold for you near Stokecrest. Now give me a minute to scan it. Oh. There you go. We still need you to find a Carnivine and a Murkrow. Use your Pokedex. Fine. Too much to ask for them to actually have a, you know, have a PC in their Pokemon lab. That's fine. Nope, we're moving you. Sorry, Roo. And... sorry, Ruby. I'll come back and grab y'all in a minute. Somebody just needs to scan the new catches. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not sure about the balance between Fakemon and new Pokemon. I'd have to go into it with kind of a different mindset than I normally do on this to really tell, to be honest. Because every time I go into a hack that has Fakemon in it, my first thought is, oh, I'd better play with only Fakemon to see how good they are. Because, like, if I want to play through a hack with just Pokemon in it, I can do that anytime. You know, literally any normal Pokemon game. You know, whereas, where can I use a Ruffski in anything other than this hack, you know? And missing out on that would have been a crime. Anyways, you brought us a Carnivine. Good job. I've heard that since they look so similar to plants, they can often blend in and be very hard to find. Yeah, you're telling me that. Just give me a minute to scan it. There you go. You only have one left to find, a Murkrow. Use your Pokedex, blah blah blah. Is that a Murkrow? Supposedly they're quite the tricksters. I hope it didn't give you any trouble. Now let's scan it. There you go. Thanks to you, we now have detailed data on those 3 Pokemon. We'd been looking for them for a while, but they had the tendency to be hard to find up until you came along. Here's the reward for your hard work. 10,000 cash. Well, alright. You know what? That's not a terrible thing. That's not terrible. I was expecting a Master Ball or something, but I'll take 10,000 Pokeyen. I do hope it'll be useful to you. I don't have any more jobs for you right now, but I'll add my number to your cross transceiver in case something comes up. Best of luck in your travels. We added Colton's number to the cross transceiver. It's good to see you again. I have nothing for you right now. I'll contact you if anything comes up. Alright, cool. Oak from the PC sees, hey, the kid's messing around with his phone. Hey, this isn't the time to use that. What do you mean this isn't the time to use that? Are you telling me this is a receiving only telephone? Please. Anyways, as far as mapping goes, I don't completely agree with some of the ways that they go about their mapping. I think it's probably necessary for the way that some of their tiles are designed, but I'm pretty sure that's not how they're how they actually work in the game. For instance, I don't think that I'm generally stopped here, but that could just be me nitpicking at stuff. Most of the movement permissions are pretty fine, except for a few little things which are pretty easy to look over. It's pretty easy to miss them while you're working on stuff. Let's see. As far as the maps themselves go, I'm a bit less of a fan of some of their stuff. Because mainly I'm not a huge fan of the way that they make it be all the time of, oh hey, you have to go through this tiny area and you have to fight the trainer. Like, every time at every turn in, like, every single route. It works sometimes when there's trainers that you can skip, but when you have to fight every single trainer on the route, it gets, perhaps, a little tedious. Especially, like, in surfing routes and stuff. But that could just be me griping on that one. I do like the tile sets that they use. They're nice and bright, and they work pretty well. As far as the level curve goes, I think it is perhaps a little steep. Not quite as steep as some of the games I've played, but a little steeper than normal. But that's fine, because this is more challenging than a bullshit kind of steep, despite how I may have raged in the past. Looking back at it, it's not a terrible steepness. Especially if I'd, stuck around and grinded a little bit, perhaps. Actually fought the wild Pokemon rather than trying to push past them. But yeah, I like this game. I definitely like it. I'd recommend it, and I hope that the hacker actually, goes through and finishes it, because I really want to play the rest of it. And that's some pretty good praise from me. So yeah, if you also want to play this, then the link has been down in the description for pretty much all the videos. I try to do that with games, so that you can play it yourself, and, maybe you can do the side of Team Rocket and tell me how it changes things. That'd be interesting to see. But I am rambling, as I often do, so I'm going to end this video here and just say this was a great game. You should go play it for yourself and have fun with it. I hope it does get completed, because if it does, or at the very least if another beta comes out, then I'll certainly play that. In fact, I'm halfway curious about using walkthrough walls to see what's next, but I doubt there's a whole lot there. But yeah, I'm rambling again. So next time it will be something else. Haven't decided yet. I'll have to come up with some new hack to play, or some other completely different game to play. Who knows? Only one way to find out, and that's if you come back next time. So check back for that, should be pretty soon. And until then, farewell.